high school basketball, ASU men's club hockey, and ASU women's club hockey. Your home for all the action, right here on Inferno TV.
And scores! Beautiful day here in Tempe, Arizona. I'm Brady Hanson. Alongside me, Harrison Hassan. We're here for ASU versus GCU women's hockey in their third matchup of the year here in Tempe, Arizona. And so far, we're here in these matchups. ASU undefeated against GCU, 2-0 in their two matchups.
Yeah, and ASU has looked like the more dominant team in both matches that we saw back in early October. They've outscored the Lopes 14-4 this year. This is a Lindsay Ellis-led squad that just loves to pressure this team. And ASU has had GCU's number over the years. They've been able to press them, get those goals early, and really keep them on the back foot.
Well, you look at the home and road splits for these two teams today. ASU 3-0 on the road. ASU is 3-0 at home, I should say, rather. And GCU 3-1 on the road. What's going to be kind of their success, as they've both been great on the road and at home?
I think for ASU, it's just about playing your game. Be patient. You're at home. You get to have that control. You get to have that advantage against one of your fiercest rivals. For GCU on the other side, try to surprise them early. Try to get some kind of counterattack. Try to go down the wings and really pressure this ASU back line. And really ASU at net, that's starting to have some problems. They have to go to their depth. We saw this last week against Arizona, and the Sun Devils ended up giving up the early goal against the Wildcats, came back to win it in overtime. So this is a GCU side that, even though, yes, they are heavy underdogs, they can still find a way to victory.
Well, you brought up last week's game against Arizona. ASU is riding a 2-game win streak currently, as GCU is riding a 4-game win streak. So somebody's losing their win streak tonight. What are your bets?
I think I'm going with ASU. I think you're at home. You have the advantage in your favor. I think you have the better roster in general, and this is where Lindsay Ellis talked about the fact of having a 30-player roster really helps out your side, so that when you get into these types of matchups where it may not be the toughest player or the toughest team on your schedule, right? This is a team that's gone to Maryville, gone to McKendree, and at times just really had a reality check. This is kind of that game for ASU where you can kind of take a step back, really play around a little bit, maybe get some players some attention, get them some minutes on the ice, but more importantly, just try to reset yourself and go forward.
Well, we're going to go ahead and look forward to the starting goalie matchup between the two teams. In net for ASU, we have Brooke Kimmel, and in net for the Lopes, it is Olivia Cronin, making her third appearance of the year, and Kimmel making her second. What can you expect out of these two players, Mihir?
Yeah, I think for Kimmel, it's just about being more comfortable in net, and that's something that Lindsay Ellis talked about after that game against Arizona, saying, hey, I mean, the good thing for her is she's getting those reps, right? It's kind of like getting plunged into the fire when you're facing a team like Arizona, which, again, they had their unknowns going into this season as well. They're first in ACHA in a very long time, and she did pretty well overall, too. A 96.2% save percentage, a .95 GAA overall. And you have an Olivia Cronin player and a netminder on the other side who has also been really good in net, but again, has had those struggles, including against Arizona State earlier this year. A 9-3 loss for the Lopes when they played here on October 4th.
Yeah, Cronin's struggles have continued against ASU. She's still looking for her first win on the year in her third appearance. Kimmel looking for her second in her second appearance. We'll be back soon with the puck drop. Thank you for tuning in to Inferno TV. Welcome back. As we are just seconds away from puck drop, we'd like to make an announcement that we had a bit of a goalie, mix-up. It is actually Sydney Fornwald in goal for GCU. We apologize. We don't believe the website numbers were updated there. We saw number 1 and we had number 29 written down, so that's on us. But we are just a couple seconds away from puck drop as the anthem has been played, and we are ready to go here in Tempe.
Yeah, we sure are, Brady. And it's going to be an interesting lineup for Arizona State today. Kind of an interesting mix-up in the lines, especially with Sam Murphy being a scratch today. Again, had she played, this would have been her 75th career game for the Maroon and Gold, but she is on the bench today. Suffered a concussion in the game against Arizona in the third period. She was out for that time. She'll be out for this one, too. And again, Queenie Injure out as well. So Brooke Himmel steps in goal. So like I said before, it comes down to depth. It comes down to these new players. This was kind of a retooling of the offseason for this Arizona State side. Let's see how they do today.
So ASU is out at the center circle, ready to take the faceoff. Looks like it'll be Bree Powell doing the faceoff for the Devils. And for the Lopes, looks like it's going to be Taylor Klassen. Frozen biscuits dropped, and we're underway here in Tempe. Lopes will take first possession. So they got it along the near side boards. Puck skating around. Sun Devils come into possession of it. McKenna passes it off. It's up, deflected around to Brian. Brian sends it into the offensive zone. Dump, but no chase as the Sun Devils are unable to come away with it. McNeil now for the Lopes. Unable to do anything. Powell sends it back. McKenna. McKenna shot from the blue line, deflected and away from the goal. Far side boards now. Poked out. McKenna's chasing it down. She's going to get to it. McKenna showing off the great speed there. Passes it up to Label. Kylie Label dumps it, loses it. And it's going to be dumped into the Sun Devils defensive zone where McKenna will regather it. Ellie McKenna passes it up. Far side, back to McKenna. McKenna, the captain of the Sun Devils team, passes it up. This is Paulson. Sydney Paulson with an opportunity. Shot, save there by Fornwald.
Yeah, another good stop, and that's where Arizona State really needs to try to grow and try to get something going on this offensive side.
Offensive zone faceoff for the Devils. 1. Paulson passes it up to the blue line to Coons. Coons into the center. In the slot. Shot. Pass away. Score! Lula Swanson with this first tally of the game.
Simple as that for ASU, Brady. It's just about simple pressure, simple attack. 3 shots on goal. We're not even 90 seconds into this match. Just simple command by the Sun Devils. They're up 1-0.
It was Taylor Biermeyer who put the first shot on net, deflected away for Swanson right in front, had the open net behind Fornwald, and taps it in for the first score. Like you said, only 90 seconds into this game. Now on the far side boards, Ring loses it. Some play along the boards. Good work there by GCU to come away with it. Blue line here, Armit passes it off. Shot, blocked, shot, front, score! GCU answers back.
Just another good find. I believe that was Rory Arteaga. That would be her second goal of the season. All of a sudden, GCU comes back, just unfazed by that attack. Just simple as that. And if you're an underdog, that's what you need in this type of situation. Unwavering faith. Just like that, we're back to square one.
So the goal goes to Sophia May, who wins the faceoff here. 1-1, early scoring here in Tempe. Arteaga gets the assist there to Armit. That is Armit's 3rd goal and 6th point on the year. Definitely one of the bright spots in this GCU lineup. Round net now. Sun Devils looking for a counterattack. Good job there by Song. But she's going to lose it and go back into the zone. Whistle. Might have an offsides call. So puck's going to go to center ice. We're going to have another faceoff. Powell and Song in the circle. Powell wins the faceoff. Sun Devils come away with it. This is Bagnall. Bagnall weaving through defenders. Almost loses the puck. Sticks with it. Weaving through more. Shot. Poked away. Bagnall all over the puck right now to McKenna. McKenna, high slot. Shot. In front. Shot. Won't go. Great opportunity there, though, for the Sun Devils and Paige Bryan. Another shot. Wraparound. Won't go. Good save by Fornwald. Near side circle. This is Labeled. Kylie Labeled. Skating around the net looking for a backhand. Doesn't get it. Holds onto the puck. Passes it off. Far side corner. Labeled retrieves it once more. Back to the blue line. Pass tries going to McKenna, and it's poked out of the zone. McKenna recorrals at neutral ice. Sending it up to Powell. Powell dumps it into the zone. Icing waved off. Labeled chasing after it. Player goes down for GCU, but the Lopes are going to recover. Lopes have the puck in their defensive zone, looking to get it out. Pass up here to McNeil. McNeil on the near side boards. Sends it in. It's going to be poked away there by Kimmel. The Sun Devils retrieve it in their defensive zone. Pass goes up. This is Swanson. Lula Swanson, the Sun Devils' lead goal or only goal scorer today. To her knees, shot poked away. And Lula Swanson there trying to make something out of nothing. Does an incredible job of putting a shot on net. This is Paulson. Loses it. Now Clausen. Passing it around. Ramsey. Ramsey back. It's going to go all along the boards. It's going to be retrieved by ASU, and unable to field it there is DeZane. Good job by Coons to poke that away and prevent an opportunity the other way for the Lopes. The scuffle at neutral ice goes away to the Sun Devils. Some miscommunication there as Swanson passed it up to no one.
Sun Devils right now just trying to recollect right now. Just try to set something up into the attack. Don't try to get some turnovers.
Now this is Ring. Ring moves into the slot and loses it. Good defense there by the Lopes. Pass off. A little slow. Ring with the puck once more. Into the center. No one there. From the circle. Shot. Poked away. Puck working its way around now. This is Streak. Streak sends it off to Ring. Ring puts a shot on net. Poked away. Corralled and frozen by Fornwald.
Some good work by Fornwall. Again, she's trying to read this puck through traffic. The Sun Devils are trying to work this one through the ice. Just send this one down low. That's where you can really find that ricochet. They just couldn't do so there.
So a little over 15 minutes to go, and the puck's going to go away of the Sun Devils in the offensive zone. Bit of fighting here in the near side corner. Neither team able to get sole possession of the puck. And it's going to go to the Lopes. Lopes on an attack now. This is Horner. Faith Horner. Looking for options. Passes it up at the blue line. Another pass. Keeping it on the blue line and intercepted by the Sun Devils. This is Olsen. Evelyn Olsen passes it up to Stoddard. He loses it. GCU is going to try and take it the other way. Player down. Puck out of the zone. Sun Devils get it back into the offensive zone. Olsen passes it off. Unable to field it is Label. GCU doing a good job of putting the pressure in the offensive zone on the Sun Devils here. Or in ASU's offensive zone, I should say. But the Sun Devils doing a job of maintaining possession. Bree Powell passes it off. Shot from the blue line, won't go. And it's going to be corralled by McNeil. Dumps it off to Label. To the center, but not a clean reception there by Bryant. Puck's going to go all the way down. Icing waved off. Up to Label. Kylie Label at the blue line looking for options. Passes it just behind Powell. Powell has to retreat. And good job there by Coons. Skating in from the bench. Shot. Score! Fresh off the bench, Hannah Coons gets the puck and scores. 2-1 Devils.
Once again, pressure. Just simple pressure by the Sun Devils. And you bring in a defenseman like Coons. She finds the open space. Just take that shot. She had open space. Nobody really pressured her. Just top bins right there.
So the Sun Devils take a 2-1 lead. About 13 and a half minutes to go here in this first period of play. Once again, Sun Devils on the attack. This is Paulson in the offensive zone, loses it. It's going to be Sorensen that clears it for the Lopes. Now DeZane passes it up. Good job by the Sun Devils here. Good passing. Powell had a nice pass, but a little weak there to Biermeyer. Two teams fighting for possession behind the net. It's going to go to the Devils. Swanson in front. Biermeyer, shot, won't go. Paulson, shot, won't go. Shot, score! Lula Swanson, second of the game.
Boy, oh boy, is this getting out of hand, Brady. You talk about a Sun Devil team that just wanted to get their forwards right towards the net. They've been doing that today. Just bring in so many people, right? You don't really have to wait for that counterattack. You don't have to spread out. Just crash in, get these early goals. It's 3-1 ASU.
Well, early here in the first period, we got the makings of a shootout between these two teams. GCU is going to come away with the faceoff and just dump it into their offensive zone. Dump and chase won't work as the Sun Devils corral it. Ring now, passes it up to Draper. Draper unable to field it cleanly, and now it's out of the zone. Lopes got an opportunity here. This is Armit, the goal scorer. Shot, won't go. Whistle blown. Wait to see the call here. Looks like it might just be, looks like the goal came off its moorings.
Yeah, just entire pressure, and Sophie Armit finding some space on the left wing. She's left-handed too, so she's trying to get that shot and poke it towards the right. Just couldn't do so there. But, and again, GCU just doing some good pressure overall. It feels like this is a GCU side that still is trying to find their place in this game. And yes, they are down by 2 goals, but there's still a lot left to be played, Brady.
Plenty of time to be played left. Like you said, 3-1 already the score, because that puck's frozen there. We'll have another defensive zone face-off for the Devils, offensive zone for the Lopes. Both teams, it looks like just the Sun Devils getting a complete line change here as the Lopes are going to stay out there. Armit to take the face-off for them. Sun Devils are going to come away with the defensive zone win. Lopes, good pressure to get the puck possession immediately following the face-off, but the Sun Devils take it out of the zone. Puck moving along now. Sun Devils doing a good job corralling it in their defensive zone. Going to poke it out. At neutral zone. Lopes come away with it. Now McKenna for the Sun Devils. McKenna skates in the offensive zone, moving to speed, dumps it back. This is Stoddard's shot. Won't go. Stoddard again. Won't go. This one hits a defender. And now GCU's looking for a counterattack. They got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Oh, good defense there by the Sun Devils and Gracie Bagnall. Lopes once again trying to make another opportunity, but they're unable to keep possession as the captain Elaine Richardson loses it. Lopes looking for an attack. This is Saldi. Shot off the pads and poked away by Kimmel. Moving up now, the Sun Devils unable to get it out of their defensive zone, but they maintain possession. Lopes get it back. Pass, slot, shot, won't go. Around the far side boards, two teams in a possession battle. Sun Devils maintain it now. This is DeZane. DeZane's going to pass it back to Coons. Coons trying to shake 2. Passes it off to Label. Label up off the stick of a GCU defender. Looks like that caught Greengich's stick. Back to Zane. Zane skating around looking for a pass. Sends it up to Label. Label unable to field it, and it's going to go right to Horner. GCU looking to get something going. Intercepted by Paulson. Paulson taking it the other way. Paulson passes it off. Shot. Poked away. Swanson, that would have been her third of the game. Swanson with the puck again. In front, won't go. Shot there. Batted around, score! Sydney Paulson makes it 4-1 in favor of the Sun Devils.
Well, you would think Paulson would want a goal on a day like this. Her 65th career game for ASU. And again, it's just simple, just going right at net. Not many answers for Sydney Fornwald. And again, ASU trying to put this game on ice early.
So Paulson, the who is third place in the all-time leading for the Sun Devils, notches another point and goal under her belt and gives the Sun Devils a 3-goal lead early in this game. Far side, Sun Devils trying to get it in the corner. Pass in front, good defense there by the Sun Devils. Now the other way, this is Brown. Kylie Brown looking for an opportunity, moving with speed. Brown, near side corner, loses the puck. Pass in front, shot, poked away. Good defense by the Lopes. Good interception there by Bagnall. Bagnall looking for a chance, unable to corral the puck. She had the net if she could just get the puck, but unable to do so. Puck going in, Ring chasing after, but it's going to be corralled by Bonello. Bonello's going to pass it up. Sun Devils almost tried keeping it in the zone, but Bagnall unable to do so. Now trying to work it out of her own defensive zone. Looks like that's McKenna. And that is Olsen, rather. She's going to send it up to Paulson. Not Paulson, my apologies. That was Liv Lavelle. Whistle here. Looks like an offside call. We'll be back at neutral ice.
So far, you have to be impressed if you're Lindsay Ellis, but you have to understand that she wants more goals, right? There's a standard that's held within this Arizona State program. And again, this is a team that beat GCU by 6 goals earlier this season. So they want more. They want to try to get that offensive production, especially after 2 goals last week.
Sun Devils into the offensive zone. Good job by Coons to keep it in. Possession fight along the boards on the far side corner. Bodies hitting the floor. Pucks staying along the boards. 2 teams, 5 players in the mix. The Sun Devils are going to come away with it. Stoddard once again finding herself along the boards, fighting for the puck. In front now, this is Powell. Powell tries lane and pass, won't go. Coons with the puck now in the far side circle. Coons skating in the high slot, passes it up to Powell at the blue line. Puck going around, can't find a stick, and now it's just going to get cleared there by the Lopes. And we'll have icing called. The icing call will go to our player spotlight. Today we got Taylor Biermeyer as our player spotlight as she got her first career goal in the Sun Devils' 2-1 win over Arizona last week.
Yeah, and she's brought in a lot of energy to this Arizona State attack. Coming in from the Ontario Hockey Association, she's got an assist today as well.
So out of the icing call, Sun Devils get the puck at neutral ice following the GCU clearance. That puck goes to Ramsey. She tries clearing it. Just going to get a stick out there and poke it. Puck stays in the zone for the Devils. As Swanson has it. Or Leibold, rather. Leibold passes it off to the top. Bolin trying to get the puck along the boards along with Leibold. 2 GCU defenders also fighting for the puck. Looks like Hui. Looks like it's going to go the way of GCU, and we'll have another icing call here with 6:59 to go.
2 icing calls just kind of sort of back-to-back after we didn't really see any within the first 12 minutes or so. GCU just trying to clear this one out, and Arizona State content to just park themselves in the attacking third right now.
Offensive zone faceoff, lost by the Devils. McKenna corrals it at the blue line. Offside warning issued, and the Lopes will regain possession. Pass sent up, intercepted there by Bagnall. Paulson now off the puck. Paulson looking for her second of the game. Shoots off the pad. Good job there by Fornwald to save her 10th of the game. Puck going up. Pass in front, unable to receive that is Hui. Brown tried going for the deke. Good defense there by the Lopes, and they got a counterattack going. This is Hui. Hui passing it off. Unable to find McNeil. Now the two teams are chasing after the puck along the boards. It's going to go to the Devils. They're going to get a counterattack of their own. Intercepted there by Gringich. Gringich takes it in. Moving the puck. Shot off net. Sun Devils working it back around. Swanson now just going to dump it and go off for a line change. Moving around the boards to Gringich. Gringich unable to receive it. Puck in the air. Gringich kicks it. Coons pokes it away. In the middle of the offensive zone, Sun Devils unable to do anything. Gringich dumps, goes off for a line change. Now Dzane. Moving in. Takes it into the neutral zone. Dumps it. Sun Devils unable to chase successfully, but they're able to pin the puck along the boards. Goes in front, nobody there to receive. Horner on the counterattack. Horner moves into the offensive zone, poked away by the Sun Devils. Emerson Stoddard's going to pass it off. Zane to Coons. Hannah Coons already got one goal in this game. Gets that puck poked away from her. Sun Devils looking to set something up. GCU kind of just hanging back, waiting for something to happen as well. Up to Stoddard. Stoddard with the puck, near side circle. Couldn't deke one as it's poked away there by Horner. Now on the counterattack, it's Ortega. Ortega takes a shot off the pad at Kimmel. He's going to stay in the offensive zone. Swing and a miss there by the Lopes. Puck's going to go the other way. On the near side boards, puck's poked away. Lopes going to take it in the offensive zone. Keeping the puck along the boards. It's going to go behind the net as Sun Devils retrieve it. Pass sent up. This is Leibold, Kylie Leibold. Little too far out of her reach, but the Sun Devils keep it in the offensive zone. Let's pass up to Benson. Benson sends it in, nobody there to receive. Near side corner, pass up Benson. Benson, slap shot, won't go. Hit a couple bodies on the way to the net, deflected it away. Benson passes it off. Leibold. Pass it back to Benson. Benson, slap shot, hit a stick. Oh, almost hit another, but on to the far side of the net, doesn't go in. GCU trying to clear it, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Saldi just kind of dumps it, and the Lopes get a line change. Leibold passes it back. It's going back to Leibold, but she was coming off for a line change, and Sun Devils find themselves down. Shot there, hit the iron. Sun Devils escape with a lucky break on that one. This is Swanson. Swanson looking for the Hattie, won't go. Blocked. Almost. Good save there by Fornwald. Puck along back. McKenna, slap shot. Hits a stick. Fornwald with a save. Puck going back again. Swanson. Can she make it three? Shot won't go. Another shot won't go. Shot here. Goal! Taylor Biermeyer gets her first of the game, making that one in each of her last two games.
Well, she was our player to watch for a reason, Brady, and again, just found her space, just found the right place at the right time, really. She was in the air. Gracie Bagnall was there, too. Just a lot of newcomers to this Arizona State side. They're making their mark, too. I mean, this is something that Lindsay Ellis wanted to see at the start of the season. They're showing it today.
Ring moving in, trying to get a quick second to follow that goal by Biermeyer. Ring sends it in, poked away there by Fornwald. Moving it around now. Sorensen dumps it back. Puck goes around to Brown. Brown sends it in, poked away. Ring trying to kick it out. Does so successfully to Benson. Or Draper rather. Apologies. To Ring on the far side corner, trying to get it out from the boards. Back to Ring. Good puck movement here by the Sun Devils. Brown loses it, however, and it's going to go to Sorensen. Sorensen gets it out of the zone. Ring retrieves it. Ring takes it back into the zone. Tripped up, no call. We'll have an opportunity here. 2-on-1 shot. Won't go. Good save there by Fornwald. This is Brown. Kylie Brown looking for an opportunity. Looking for someone. Passes that off to Draper. Pass in front, shot, bouncing around. Nobody can get it. Shot high of the net there by Lavelle. GCU now the other way. This is Sylvester. Sylvester dumps it in, retreats, goes off for a line change. This is Coons. Losing it behind the net. Shot there. Won't go. Ava Johnson was able to intercept that pass between Kimmel and Coons. Give GCU a chance. Pass up. This is Stodard. Sends it into neutral zone. It's just going to be sent into the offensive zone. Final minute of play here in this first period. Zane around the boards. Two teams fighting for possession of the puck as they get into a little scuffle. It's going to go to Coons. Coons on the far side corner. Passes it up, unable to receive it, and it's going to go to the Lopes. This is Horner. Horner loses it. Dwindling down to 30 seconds here. The Sun Devils keep it in the defensive zone. Zane passing it off. That's Bryant. Paige Bryant looking for somebody. Passes it up. It's going to be poked there by Label to avoid the icing call. But the Lopes are going to maintain possession. Pass goes up way to keep it in the zone there by Bolin. But all of that for none as the puck goes once again into the defensive zone. Label loses it, keeps it in the neutral zone, and it looks like we're going to go in to the second period with the Sun Devils leading 5-1 after 20 minutes of play.
Just a great first period by Arizona State. You know, you try to get that advantage, you try to get that stronghold early, and they did so. Within the opening 2 minutes of play, they made their mark known, and even though GCU was able to get an equalizer, they're able to pour on the goals. This is what Arizona State wants to do, right? And they're going to try to keep this momentum going into the next two periods.
Well, ASU's up big early. The goal scorers for the Sun Devils, Lula Swanson with 2, Paulson with 1, Coons with 1, and Biermeyer with 1 as well. We're going to head into the second period. When we're back, we'll see you then.
Inferno TV provides students here at ASU a really unique opportunity to get experience both in front of the camera and behind the camera, and it's something that I'm really happy to see the growth of here at Inferno TV, just the opportunities that freshmen and transfer students especially have to get those reps. It's not something that's easy here at Cronkite. It's not something that's an easy field to get into, and so to be able to provide people those opportunities is something I'm really happy about.
Obviously, ASU has a lot of NCAA programs, but what people might not realize is that they also have a lot of club teams that need some coverage and allows some people to get some behind the scenes action, whether they want to be in front of the camera, whether they want to do play-by-play, ringside, sideline, or production, camera work, whatever the case might be. Inferno TV offers that to those students because I feel like you can never have too many clubs that give students real world experience.
And something we really wanted to do was not just provide students that with more opportunities, but also provide these clubs that don't get coverage with more opportunities to get coverage. So, you know, now we're covering Skyline Prep, we're covering ASU lacrosse, ASU men's soccer, FC Arizona is a big one.
And it's really just been like good because we're able to give Cronkite students experience with what they want to do, as well as providing the families of these student athletes a chance to watch them play.
Another cool thing about Inferno TV is that, again, we cover sports that don't really get a lot of coverage, so a lot of parents come up to us and they're like, thank you so much for covering us and all that stuff. And, you know, I think a huge one is whenever we're able to do things like ASU women's hockey and you see a lot of parents, and a lot of parents come up to you and say, you do great work, this is the only way I can watch my daughter, or for D2 hockey, it's the only way I can watch my son. I think that's a lot of, you know, a lot of happiness and a sense of achievement that everyone gets, and it's cool to be able to not just offer that for teams, but offer that outreach to students.
I think one of my goals for the future of Inferno TV is I'm just looking forward to seeing all of the success stories that we have that come through this program. You know, to see where it started without it being even called Inferno TV in the very beginning, to then the creation of Inferno TV officially as a club, to where it's going to grow in the future beyond when I'm here. So just seeing how it evolves in the future, seeing all the people that come through the program that go on to do great things in the professional world, that's something I'm really looking forward to.
Welcome back to the Arizona Mountain America Community Iceplex. Jeez, I can't speak here. As the Sun Devils lead 5-1 over the Lopes. Here to start the second period, as the Sun Devils will win the faceoff, and we are underway here with another 20 minutes of hockey. Moving in. This is Gringich. Gringich unable to do anything. It's going to go to the Sun Devils. Bagnall losing it. Bagnall fighting for it right in front of us at the broadcast desk. But it's going to go to the Lopes. Back to Gringich. Gringich dumps it in. McKenna's going to corral. Ellie McKenna once again with the puck. Sends it around. It's going to go to Bagnall. Bagnall sends it to Label. Label up to Powell. Bree Powell. Deeks one, but loses the puck in the process. Shot, score! Kylie Label gets the score off the rebound. 6-1 Sun Devils.
Simple as that. And if you're Label, just another goal in the process. You know, there are a lot of Sun Devils on this team that are just trying to get some action, get some goals, right? Find your footing in the Valley, and that's what Label's getting. It's her second goal of the season.
So Label able to receive the puck after it was poked away by a GCU stick and put it in the back of the net. Give the Sun Devils a 5-goal lead only a minute into the second period. Puck at the blue line. Sent in Swanson. Swanson shot. Won't go. Swanson looking for her third of the game. This is around Paulson. Paulson, the puck in the far side corner. Dumps it back. It's going to be Biermeyer. Biermeyer unable to get it. In front shot won't go. Coming up now with speed are the Lopes. That's Huey. Huey sends it around. Takes a spill. Hand up, and we're going to have a penalty against the Sun Devils. It's going to be a tripping call.
Crazy to think, but that's your first penalty of the day, Brady. And again, that was a good run inside by Natalia Huey. Just couldn't find that angle. Able to draw the penalty, though.
So it's Georgia Dezane serving 2 minutes in the sin bin, as the Lopes will be on the power play unit for the first time, as well as the Sun Devils on their first penalty kill of the night. Shot high, poked away by Kimmel's glove. It's going to go near side corner at the blue line. Surveying for options. Pass in front, won't go. In front, this is Johnson. Johnson back. Gringich. It's back to Ramsey. Ramsey sent it to the far side. Pass alongside the boards, far side boards. Unable to see the number. Looks like Elaine Richardson, the captain of the Slopes team. Just going to dump it right in front to Johnson. Good defense there by Ellie McKenna. Surveying. This is Richardson. Richardson sends a pass off the stick of Powell, and the Sun Devils are going to clear it.
Patient work by the Sun Devils, and Lopes are just trying to work around, find that ideal shot. They still have some time left.
Moving in. This is Huey. Poked away. Once again, the Devils clear it. Now Paulson with an opportunity. Paulson shot off the pad of Fornwald. Sun Devils doing a good job of keeping pressure in the offensive zone despite being on the penalty kill. Neutral ice battle for puck possession. It's going to go to the Lopes. This is Gringich. Gringich moving. Shot. Won't go. That was Ramsey, rather. My apologies. Puck's going to go around. Sun Devils get possession. It's going to be sent up by Streak. Moving along the boards. Final 10 seconds here of the penalty kill. Pass in front. Won't go. Moving around. Huey with the puck. Pass in front. Won't go. Sun Devils back at full strength. GCU doing a good job of keeping possession in the offensive zone. And right as I say that, it's poked out by Paige Bryan.
Good defense by the Sun Devils on that power play, just sitting back, relaxing in that moment, and getting Paulson forward to really get that counterattack. Even if she didn't get that shorthanded goal, that's just enough to drive pressure towards GCU's net away from their own.
So the Sun Devils with possession in their defensive zone, trying to get it out. Puck along the boards, Label. Loses the puck, shot goes wide of the net. And it's going to be Sorensen trying to get it for the Lopes. Puck goes to Coons for ASU. Coons sends it behind her own net. It's going to go back to Bagnall. Bagnall sends it up to Label. Label to Powell. Good passing. Powell up to Paulson. Paulson unable to receive it as it just hits off her stick. And the Lopes will take it the other way. Devils able to keep it in the offensive zone. Lopes still trying to clear it. They're going to do so successfully here. This is Johnson. Johnson with a shot off the leg there of Bolin. Pass up. This is Biermeyer. Biermeyer already a goal today. Shot off the pad of Fornwald. 15 minutes to go here in this period. Lopes taking it back up. Puck moving around. This is Benson. Amanda Benson with the puck. Looking for options. Into the offensive zone. Benson fires a shot. Glove saved there by Fornwald.
Benson, no stranger to those long shots, and she was trying to get it on the run. Very close and a decent chance as well. You want your defenseman to push forward. And again, Benson, one of the taller players on this team, wants to make a difference in general. She's 5'9", the sophomore from New Canaan, Connecticut. She's almost got it there.
Puck right in front, no team possessing it, but it goes to GCU, and they're going to get out of their zone. GCU trying to make an opportunity happen. They've got numbers. The quickness of the Sun Devils prevents anything from happening. Puck back at neutral ice. Devils poke it into the zone. This is Ring. Ring now off the puck. Far side circle. Deeks one. Ring into the center. Shot. Won't go. Great save there by Fornwald. Pass in front. Nobody able to receive. This is Draper fighting for the puck along the boards for the Devils. Couple bodies getting in there. Puck escapes. It's going to be caught at the blue line by the Devils. Poked away. Lopes on the counter attack. This is Huey. Huey sends it up. Poked around there. It's like it's Richardson. Pokes it in front off the pad. It's going to be trapped and saved by Kimmel.
Kimmel hasn't been caught in action that much today, but whenever she has, she stepped up. 9 saves on the day, only conceding that 1 goal within the first 2 minutes. She's had that sort of command. Again, not as much action compared to what we saw last week, but it's just simple, easy reading towards what she sees up front.
Lopes winning the offensive zone faceoff. Sun Devils come away with it. This is Liv Lavelle. Lavelle moving up. Deeks one. Lavelle shot high of the net. Near side corner. Two teams unable to establish solid possession. And it's going to go to the far side where GCU will take over. Puck stays in. Good job by the Sun Devils to keep it in their offensive zone. Two teams maintaining in a possession battle. It's going to go to DeZane at the top. DeZane from the top of the zone passes it in, but nobody there to receive. Lopes still struggling to get out of their own defensive zone. Passes moving around. Finally, they're able to clear it into the neutral zone. Kylie Label gets taken out. No call from the refs. We're going to let him play on. Now the other way. Sun Devils got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Shot. Glove save. And frozen by Fornwald.
An interesting chance to take a shot from Olsen. That was a bit far out, maybe 15-20. Didn't really close in. She had some numbers in the middle, just couldn't find the right pass to really center it. Again, Sun Devils right now is just take your chances.
Defensive zone faceoff won by the Lopes. Send it around the boards to Johnson. Johnson sends it up. Unable to field that is Bolin. Bolin getting chased down by Arteaga. Arteaga providing good pressure. Sun Devils going to come away with it. It's a streak. Streak looking for options. Sends it to the middle. High slot shut. Glove save by Kimmel. That could have been dangerous there for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, it sure was, but then again, that's where Kimmel has that ability to just stand up too. She was upright in that position, easy to make the save.
Sun Devils win the defensive zone faceoff behind her own net. Streak with the puck. Sends it up to Label. Label off to Powell. Powell unable to maintain solid possession as she's swarmed by defenders. Label with the puck behind the opposing net in front. Nobody there to receive. It's going to go all the way to the blue line with Streak. Streak at the blue line. Passes it up. Looks like it's Paige Bryan. Unable to go. So the door was open there as Powell's getting off. That could have been dangerous for the players, but no one hurt regardless as Bryan gets off the ice and right in front of the scuffle for the puck. Couple line changes there. Fun to watch. And GCU is going to come away with it out of the defensive zone into the neutral ice. Sent up. Whistle for icing with 11:18 to play in this second period.
And again, for Arizona State, they're trying to get something going. And again, they got that goal pretty early on with Kylie Leibold, but now it's just about simple pressuring. And when you're in this type of situation in the second period, is how do you conserve energy? How do you still push forward? Because again, you're still looking at that 9-3 score line from the opener against these Lopes just a month ago.
Shot here. Won't go. Sun Devils keeping possession. This is Biermeyer. Pass sent across ice. Nobody there to receive. Now the puck scoots into the defensive zone for the Devils. On the attack, the Lopes. Shot. Hits a couple sticks. Poked away by Kimmel. Bodies collide as the Sun Devils look clear. And it's going to be Ortega with the puck. Ortega tries keeping it in. But good job by Biermeyer to put her skate on it as it goes to McKenna. McKenna to Bagnall. Bagnall sends it up. This is Paulson chasing after. Icing called. 10.5 minutes to go.
Sun Devils, again, still trying to find that option, just trying to clear it away, try to get some opportunities to try to go on the counter. I like the type of tactics they're using, though.
Face off in the defensive zone for the Sun Devils. Going to be won by the Lopes. Lopes in their offensive zone. This is Hewitt. Hewitt passes it off. Saldi unable to receive it. Possession struggle here on the far side boards. Puck goes to the Devils. It's going to be Paulson. Paulson gets tied up. No holding call. Could have been gone either way. Pass in front. Shot. Good save there by Fornwald. And the Lopes on the counterattack. Ring gets a stick on it. Sun Devils retrieve it at neutral ice. McKenna now in her own defensive zone, taking it out. McKenna up to Ring. Ring unable to field it cleanly. Gets it into the offensive zone, however. As she goes down, GCU takes it the other way. This is Richardson. Richardson sends one in. Kimmel, block, trap, save. With 9:41 to go, I'm going to go ahead and pass on lead play-by-play duties over to Mahirson Hassan.
Yeah, thanks, Brady. 9:41 left in the second period. Arizona State up 6-1. Goals coming, 5 of the goals coming in the first period as we see this face-off going back towards GCU. Sydney Sylvester taking it on that left-hand side. Still in the area with Saldi. Still trying to reset. Almost a chance there for Savannah Song. Picked up again by the Sun Devils. That's Kylie Brown as the puck makes its way toward Hannah Coons, the Calgary, Alberta native. Down the left, Coons still fighting with it. Numbers on numbers on numbers for both Arizona State and GCU. Third meeting between these two this season. Almost picked up by Ring. Brought down again by GCU. Trying to get something on the counter. They scored in the first 2 minutes, courtesy of Sophie Armit. They have not found the back of the net since. Right-hand side, played forward. Chance to go on the counter. Able to one back. That one by Taylor Clausen. She crashes into the boards with Coons. No penalty called. Bodies flying everywhere on this Friday evening.
Yeah, and that was a good opportunity for GCU. They caught Clausen right off the line change, able to get the puck. And then she bodies Coons as Coons comes in to knock her off the puck. That was probably one of the best looks since GCU's first goal of the night.
Gingrich trying to get it out of the defensive third for GCU. Tap forward by Clausen. Controlled by Benson. Her first appearance of the season, Amanda Benson. Down the line towards the corner. Space to work. Kate Streak. Streak down towards Emerson Stodard. Stodard trying to find it down the line for Lavelle. Scooped away momentarily by Gingrich. Worked back by Streak. And back towards Benson. 77-46, pardon me, left in this second period. Puck still up for grabs. Attacking third for ASU. Paige Bryan gets her stick to it. Bryan trying to redirect it. Denied that time by GCU. Benson holds it behind net. Powell tries to get around. Played forward. Another chance here for Bryan. Left wing just redirects it wide. Recollected on the right. Ellie McKenna, rough first touch. Collected again in the neutral zone. Laybolt plays it forward. It's with Bryan again. That's your first line today for Lindsay Ellis' side. Kind of a retooling in general. Laybolt, Powell, and Bryant in that first line. Sam Murphy out. As here's another chance slotted to the middle. Just couldn't find the right touch. Taylor Biermeyer. Bagnall plays it towards the middle. Biermeyer goes down. No penalty called. Recollected by Swanson. She's on a hat trick. Swanson trying to get a touch. Biermeyer can't do so as it's knocked away. McKenna, the captain, controls out towards fellow veteran Hannah Coons. 6:21 remaining in the second period. Coons still with the chance, still away. Might have hit a part of the goal. Just couldn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, that was a great looking shot. Just a little bit high there. If she's able to get that down a little bit, that's looking like it's going to hit the top corner.
Faced off in the neutral zone. Coons will recollect. Less than 6 minutes to go. Sun Devils with 30 shots on goal. Lopes with 12. Here's Paulson. Loose stick for a while by Saldi as this one's played up towards ring and all the way back towards Fornwald in net. Chance working on the right side. Ring trying to get a touch. Bolin playing it forward. Skirted around. Streak tries to get a touch to it. Played towards the middle for Draper. She'll try to stay with this one. Bolin redirected. Deflections galore on this Friday evening. Ring giving chase. Working around. Bolin off the boards. Played forward towards Ring. She can't recollect. Ring and Draper trying to get some connection going. They just can't do so right now. Lopes looking for the counter. Streak trying to poke it away. Scooped around. Brown able to win it back. She might have an avenue to go forward. Played down towards Draper. Brown goes down. Referee says get up for now. Bolin. Take two towards Streak. Got towards the middle. And again, forward for Lavelle. Lavelle, right wing. Working her way around. Trying to poke it away. Still in front of goal. Still a chance. Knocked away by the Lopes again. Chance here for Natalia Huey, who will just knock it around. Touched by Kimmel towards McKenna. Down the line again. Another chance possibly for Kylie Brown, the freshman from Bend, Oregon. Controls it. Slap shot off of the peg of Grim Fornwald. Still in the area. Another chance. Blocked away. Bagnall with the shot, and that one's blocked as well. 3 consecutive chances for ASU. Still can't get that shot. Bagnall again will control and try to reset. Bagnall around the boards. Down low for Laybolt. Laybolt looking for that control. Definitely done right towards the crease again, and it's gone in. A sliding shot just in the area. And it's Paige Bryan her first goal in maroon and gold.
What a sequence there by the Sun Devils after firing bullet after bullet after bullet. It's the backhand by Brian that gets the job done, sneaking it right behind the skate of Fornwald to put the Sun Devils up 6 here in the second.
Brian was on the first line versus U of A last week. Played for Madison Metro Lynx. It is now 7-1 in favor of the Sun Devils. Play stopped momentarily, and now we'll get back to the action. 2 goals in the second period now for ASU. The first by Kylie Laybolt in the first minute of play.
Yeah, and a 6-goal lead. This is where things start getting chippy between the two teams, so keep an eye out for that to come in these final minutes of the second and in the third.
And Powell with the shot, turned wide left. Coons slides it forward, aiming towards that far corner. Recollected by GCU, and they're back on the attack. A 2-on-2 right now, played in towards the left-hand side, skating around. Nifty work by Arteaga. She works her way towards the right wing now.
I will make a note that Label just went off for a line change, and she looks to be injured. She's heading off the bench right now.
One back by Johnson for GCU. Johnson with the shot off the right forearm of Kimmel. Knocked down Swanson. 2 goals in the first period, none in the second. She's looking for a hat trick overall. 3 goals on the season. She's up to 5 now, so she could essentially double her goal production if she gets a goal in these next, essentially 22.5 minutes of regulation. Puck off the boards, off the glass. Controlled in the neutral zone by who? It's Arizona State. Paulson does the honors. Streak sends it out to Coons. Now down towards Powell. Streak again. Paulson, she's able to redirect it there. Sent around the boards. Down the line, right-hand side. Possible playback by Ramsey. Skipped forward. Controlled again by Streak. Kate Streak playing most of the second period for ASU. This is down the line for Biermeyer. Fed in towards Ring. Ring still trying to get a chance. And now it's Biermeyer again. Arizona State looking for goal number 8 on the day. They just got goal number 7 a couple moments ago with Paige Bryan. Her first career goal for the Maroon and Gold, as this one's fed in and once again fed out. Streak down the line. Gets some control by Bolin. Some nifty work. Still working around. That's Hui. Hui plays it around. Draper pushed from behind by Hui. No penalty called as here come the Sun Devils with less than a minute to go. Sent around, knocked around, rebound shot by Ring. Can't be directed on target. Now a chance for GCU on the other side. Here's Richardson, 3-on-2. Elaine Richardson just sends it wide right. Controlled far side. Almost lost a stick there, Richardson. Bagnall. Can ASU respond on the other side? Bagnall again, working her way around. Redirected, and eventually still working around the area. Still in the crease, cleared away, recollected by Brown, and out towards McKenna. McKenna, forceful shot. Ring still trying to find the puck. Able to do so, and it's scooped up by GCU. Busy day in net for Sydney Fornwald. 34 shots faced today, able to make 27. That's the 27th right there. 14.3 seconds to go in the second period. McKenna sent down low once again. Skirted around. Nearly a backhand by Lavelle. GCU sends it back to the neutral zone, and that will do it for the second period. Arizona State up 7-1 against their crosstown rivals GCU, courtesy of goals from Kylie Laybolt and Paige Bryan in this second period.
Yeah, it was just another period of dominance there by the Sun Devils. They looked to have control pretty much the whole time. GCU had a couple opportunities there like we mentioned during the period, but ultimately not able to come away with it. 6-goal lead for the Sun Devils. Got to feel pretty comfortable moving into the final period of play with that kind of lead.
Sweet Caroline starting up here at Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex, where Arizona State finds itself up by 6. It's a sweet day to be a Sun Devil right now as we head to break here on Inferno TV. Back for the third period here from Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex. It's Arizona State 7, GCU 1 in this ACHA women's hockey matchup. Alongside Brady Hanson, I'm Mahirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Friday evening, a 4:30 p.m. puck drop with the NCAA team. That is the men's NCAA team right next door at Mullet Arena. Their game against Omaha starting up at 7 p.m. So that's the reason why this is an early matchup, as we're back underway to start off the third period. Sent down towards GCU's area. They've been on the defense for the most part today. They've faced 34 shots on goal as it's played back towards Arizona State, and Ellie McKenna now picks it up. Sun Devils now working from left to right on your screen. GCU now moving from right to left. Controlled by Bagnall. She had an assist in this one earlier today. Here she is again on the puck, taking it forward into the attacking third. Powell couldn't get the best stick to it. Another veteran on this women's hockey side, including Sydney Paulson. Paulson plays it off. Georgia DeZane just sends it wide right. A rebound on the other chance. Could not be squared away. That was Kylie Leibolt with a shot. We were wondering whether or not she was going to come back into the game. Limped off in the second period as the puck once again trickles down near the crease. Bagnall sends it back, strung down again. Tough day in net for Sydney Fornwald. Picks up her 36th save of the day. Paulson able to get it away. Biermeyer just softly sends it, and another turn away by Fornwald. She's been busy so far. 18:35 remaining in the third period. Pressure coming forward. That's Kaylee McNeil sending it all the way back towards Kimmel in net. Line changes coming up for GCU.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous there by DeZane. Couple whiffs, and, you know, luckily GCU had to go off for the line change there.
Swanson gets control of it, able to get it back right in front, and again, Fornwald able to scoop it up. Lula Swanson with 2 of the first 3 goals for Arizona State back in period number 1. Just could not find the hat trick. She's still searching for that.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, a hat trick's an incredible feat in any sport, especially hockey. And, you know, when you apply this much pressure, it's going to happen eventually, at least you hope.
Ring backhands it down. Sun Devils attempt to try to poke away at this one. A 9-3 victory against GCU here on October 4th. Then beat the Lopes 5-1 at AZ Ice Arcadia the day after. Now the referee will blow the whistle. Was trapped in the defensive side and now will be skated all the way back.
Yeah, it looks like Mara Draper was off sides, but the ref kept trying to warn her and she wasn't listening, so it looks like it's going to go all the way back to the Sun Devils defensive zone because of that.
Face-off coming, GCU. It's going to be Sophie Armit, the goal scorer, the lone goal scorer today for GCU to take. Ends up losing it. Sun Devils win it back. Picked up again, Draper sends it down the line. Can't find her options. Finds Bolin though. Left-hand side, past the blue line. Numbers trolling back for GCU. Cleared away, and Streak will retreat back towards Arizona State's half. Streak lost control of it momentarily. Picked up by Johnson. Can't square it to the middle for Arteaga. A mixture of lines today for GCU, and why not when you're down 7-1 at this point? Stick goes flying. So does a Lope. dangerous challenge. That was Madison Thompson who was sent to ground, and Arizona State continues to really pressure. That was Kylie Brown on the challenge.
Yeah, and Brown's going to the box for that one. That was, I believe, just a little too aggressive there, and refs are going to have to call that one.
So the second penalty against the Sun Devils today. Brown into the sin bin. 10 penalty minutes on the season for her. She's going to pick up 11 and 12. Second power play of the day for the Lopes. Could not convert on the first one. Another clear away by the Sun Devils. Fornwald looks to reset. Goes out to the left for assistant captain Natalia Hui. Another clearance by the Sun Devil. They're playing their line in the neutral zone. Paulson giving chase as well. Down the line, intercepted by Bagnall. Sent back towards Fornwald. GCU unable to muster a shot as we're 30 seconds into the power play. Hui. Armit played out towards Saldi. Saldi sends it high. Just couldn't find it on target. Reset by Armit. Played to the point. Saldi eyeing goal. Sends it towards that area. And it's gloved by Kimmel.
Yeah, good save there by Kimmel. Able to keep the penalty kill alive for the Sun Devils. I will say the Sun Devils in past years have had a lot of trouble with penalties, but they've really toned it down this year and have done a good job so far.
1:10 remaining in GCU's power play. All the way back. Puck pirouetting in the defensive third. Scooped up again. It's Reese Gingrich. Gingrich leads the team in points, 6 goals, 2 assists on the season, but she's had to track back a lot today as the Lopes look to press forward. Settled. Lateraled. Out again. That was Elaine Richardson trying to get some control on that one. Laybolt crashing in as well for Arizona State. Coons down the line. Scooped up. Here's Powell. Powell with a chance. Powell just sends it wide. Arizona State looking for the shorthander as here comes Johnson on the other side for GCU. Johnson looking, the freshman from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. A lot of Minnesotans scoring today for Arizona State. This one towards the point, dribble down, wide right. 10 seconds remaining in the power play as the Sun Devils send it back towards Fornwald. Line changes made for both sides, just stopped on those far boards. Brown is out of the sin bin and back towards the bench. Line changes for ASU, their second PK of the day. Swanson, 2-on-1, maybe a chance off the bench to get something forward. Tries to backheel it towards Bielmeyer. She'll collect, she shoots, it's toppled around, still in the area. A good chance by Paulson, just could not redirect it in. Bagnall looks to reset.
Yeah, just a barrage of sticks right in the crease there, and Paulson's unable to get the meat of her stick on the puck.
Now towards Bagnall again, the Wisconsin native. Bielmeyer couldn't get a stick to it. Arteaga going forward. She's got an assist today, working her way towards the right. And the referee will call play back. Another instance of players going forward, not what you want for both sides. 14-15 remaining in the third period. Sun Devils 7, Lopes 1. 41-14 shots on goal battle going in favor of Arizona State. That looks, in my opinion, kind of like a football score, if you will.
Yeah, but it's a good thing it's only shots on goal and not total goals.
That would be something if it were total goals. We still do have 8, though. Interesting score line. Again, we saw a 9-3 result here. Arizona State against GCU. Sun Devils unbeaten at home here at Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex.
Also unbeaten against the Lopes this year as well.
Streak. Ring. And sent back behind Kimmel's net. Bolin towards Draper. Draper forward towards Brown. Brown into the board she goes. Ring battling with Elizabeth Ramsey. All-out defense for GCU today. Ring taps it back, nobody home for the maroon and gold. Draper giving some chase, so is Ring. And GCU once again collecting. Elizabeth Ramsey doing the dirty work. DeZane popped up in the air. Ring trying to bring that one down. Done so instead by the Lopes. Run around Richardson. Some nifty moves by Ramsey. Ramsey in some space on the left wing. High shot. Might have taken a deflection. Goes wide right. Redirected in. Strong interception by DeZane. And here comes DeZane on the other side. Passes it off towards Liv Lavelle. Lavelle going forward. Right wing. Shot blocked. Collided on the right wing as well. DeZane, a reset. Tries to play it towards Evelyn Olsen. And again, it goes back towards Georgia DeZane. Went to Calgary Edge School with Mara Draper, who we've seen tonight as well. 8 games played. This is her 9th assist on the season against Denver. Olsen giving chase on the left. Brought back, played forward, and now space to work for Arteaga. Squares it around towards the right-hand side. The goal goes crashing in towards the boards. Kimmel sprawled out. 11:40 remaining in the third. No goal. It's 7-1 ASU.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity for GCU. Great passing, great setup. They just weren't able to finish it, and as they try to finish it, you know, players lose all control. Bodies flying everywhere. The net flies into the boards, and it's just utter chaos here.
And that's something we've seen in this rivalry over the years, Brady. Utter chaos. Sometimes you see fights breaking out. Other times it's just chippy play, hard hits.
Yeah, and it's usually when you get to this point in the game, you know, these blowouts late in the game, it's going to cause that frustration and anger to rile up between players. You know, the players are going to start talking. They're going to start chirping. You're going to start, you know, seeing how they play a little more. And you're just going to try and poke at that to kind of light a fire under them and your team as well.
So the officials will talk to the puck. And now they'll also talk with Reed Miller, the head coach for GCU, Brett Kramer, his assistant.
I think Miller's trying to make the argument that that was a goal, but, you know, you can't really tell since the net was knocked off its moorings there, and there's unfortunately nothing you can do about it at that point.
Kind of an automatic whistle, if you will. A return, and it will be a face-off in the neutral zone. Powell against Armit. Leibold played forward. Brown, or rather that's Powell trying to get a stick to it. Leibold again, that's your first line today for Arizona State. Trying to put up some goals in this one. Leibold with a goal in the second. Bryan has one as well. Here comes McKenna. She can't find the back of the net, where he collects behind goal. Strung away, back towards the point, and back towards Powell. Flicked off, backhand flick. High off the glass. Brought down now by McKenna. McKenna towards Powell. Positionless hockey somewhat for Lindsay Ellis' side.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the moves by Ellie McKenna a little earlier there.
Brought in Bagnell with a chance. Denied away. She tries to crash in. Bryan will look to survey her options. Patrolling in that attacking third. Knocked away by Arteaga. GCU defending for dear life right now as Bagnell, the defenseman, going forward. A shot wristed well high, well off too. Cleared away, deflected away by Horner.
Yeah, and earlier on the attack, like I was saying, McKenna with some great moves there. Was able to move the puck around one to get the first deke, then slides the puck between the legs to get the second deke and have a beautiful shot on net, which he just missed.
Here comes Biermeyer again, 2-on-3 for Arizona State. Back into the attacking third, squared around. A chance on the backhand by Paulson. Again, just trying to knock on the door. 43 shots on goal for Arizona State. 7 goals to show for it right now, a 6-goal advantage. Clausen trying to cut it down, redirected. Kimmel saves it as it goes into the back end. Streak picks it up. Almost lost it. Gingrich pressuring. Bodies flying. Another face-off, squared out towards the right. Klassen back towards the right, sent in, rolled around. Klassen redirected in, nearly a good chance. That was Riley Benson who had a chance, and now a whistle on the far side.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a boarding call there. Big hit along the boards, sends Paulson down, or not Paulson, Swanson rather, down, and GCU will face their first penalty kill of the night.
So Arizona State back on the power play. 19-14 rather, remaining in this third period. Cross-checking called on Klassen. 5th and 6th penalty minutes for her today. Playing in her 51st game for the Lopes. Powell trying to reset. Speaking of veterans, Powell rips it high, and it's gloved down. Fornwald again scooping up the saves. Came into this one, started the game October 26th against Montana State, a 5-2 win that day, 24 saves in that one, only 2 goals allowed. Line changes made for Arizona State. Streak checks in for Powell. We Streak and Ring in the back line. Brown steers it out forward, now back towards Streak at the point. Streak deflected in. Rebound almost scooped up by Swanson. Draper gets it back for the Sun Devils. Back towards Streak. Take 2, sent in low. Nobody able to get a stick to it. Ring recollects, steered away with a right peg of Fornwald. 1:17 remaining in the power play. Puck sent back to the neutral zone for Streak. Ring goes down hard. Keeps her balance though. Streak, Brown, left wing. Brown just skirts it wide. Puck pirouetting, it's caroming all the way back towards the defensive third. Rough hit, line changes for GCU. 49 seconds remaining in the power play. Brown down the middle, 1-on-4. Tries to keep control. Brown goes near side, goes glove side for Fornwald, and she scoops it up.
Yeah, nice glove save there by Fornwald. Looking like a catcher catching some fastballs with these last 2 glove saves. Now that first one had the pop of that too. I heard that pop out of the glove. I'm like, damn, it sounded like we were playing baseball here.
Got all the connections. We got football, we've got baseball.
Every sport connects somehow, right?
Coons to the point. Just dribbled around again. Powell knocks it around, right wing. Now Coons tries to quarterback the offense again. Powell deflected around, almost got to the area. Paulson trying to distract GCU. Coons skates back. 13 seconds remaining in the power play for ASU. Leibold just trying to control. Sun Devils trying to keep possession. A final push. Slap shot by Leibold, and that's denied by Fornwald. GCU able to get the penalty kill. They're back to full strength.
Yeah, good penalty kill there by GCU. Great job by Jenna Sorensen on that penalty kill too. Got the puck out of the zone a couple times.
McKenna, right-hander. Puck stays with ASU. Rand Powell's been on that left wing, so is Brown. Out to the right, one-timer by Paulson. Just skirted back by Leibold. Lindsay Ellis making some line changes as GCU looks to try to get something on the counter. Nifty moves by Richardson. Play out towards the left. All the way towards the far corner. It's Kate Streak now. Benson again. Play back towards GCU. Richardson trying to backhand it in towards the center. Streak and ASU able to survive right now. Back again with Huey. Huey tried the right wing, now going towards the left for the reset. Huey again, back to the neutral zone. Space to work for Peyton Hewitt and GCU. Ensign controls. 5:40 remaining in this third period. Third game in a 10-game homestand for Arizona State. That started on November 3rd all the way towards February 1st. Wrapping up with Senior Day against Arizona at Mullet Arena, home of the Arizona State NCAA team on the men's side. They've got a new era as well in the NCHC, taking on Omaha. That's the reason why this game started at 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, instead of this being a usual 7 o'clock game. Seen that a lot on Fridays. Here's Draper on the left. Nearly got around. That's a good pick by Clausen. Off the boards, back with ASU and Paige Ring. Ring, high flicker towards Draper. Draper down towards Brown. Draper gets it back. That's an easy glove again by Fornwald. Near side was open, but Draper unable to connect. 4:44 remaining in this third period. Home sweet home for Arizona State. They've called this place home now for essentially a year. This is the second season they're playing at Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex. As another whistle goes, it looks like we'll have another penalty possibly on tap. It was a dangerous collision over there with Elizabeth Ramsey, who went down. Change made, and it will be a penalty on Arizona State. Brianna Powell headed to the box. Cross-checking called on Powell. Powell, who has not seen a lot of penalty minutes this season, transferred in from Grant MacEwan University up in Canada. 4:30 remaining in this third period. GCU maybe trying to steal one at the end. Lost to Arizona State by 4 at home. Lost to them here by 6 in their third game of the season opener for Arizona State on October 4th. Puck sails high in towards the stands as well. First time we've seen the puck sail over the glass, as we'll see a reset for both sides. 1:28 remaining in the power play. Biermeyer against, it was Johnson. And we'll see a take 2 of that face-off. Taken back towards the neutral zone. Sun Devils ticking down the time. One back by Huey. Huey takes it out towards the left, centered in, dribbled around, right in front of goal for Kimmel. GCU unable to convert. Sent out towards the left. Back to the point, Saldi, and now towards Hewitt. Hewitt sends it high, nearly got a rebound. That was Huey on the back post. Nearly had a chance.
Yeah, if Huey just puts a better stick on that, there's a great chance that we're looking at a 7-2 game.
Out on the far side, Hewitt able to control. Hewitt with one power play goal. It was actually against Arizona State on October 4th. Dezane fires it off the glass. Goes down, no icing, says the ref. Leibolt lays it out towards Bryan. First line of ASU back in action in the front. Knocked away down the line again. Saldi trying to control it. She had Song on her right, goes left. It's picked off and sent back by Dezane. Not too far though. And now Bryan will do most of the work.
Yeah, it looked like that puck clearance by Dezane clipped Bryan a bit there. As you can see her ducking, trying to get out of the way. Unfortunate break for the Devils.
2:33. Penalty kill for the Sun Devils. No power play goals in this one. 8 goals, but none of them off the man advantage. Here comes Ring, trying to backhand it inside. Body's crashing in towards Fornwall's net. Unable to steer it in.
Yeah, that records Fornwall's 43rd save of the game.
So whistle stops again. And again, talking about Fornwall too, again, she had a rough start, 5 goals allowed in the first period, and then she had 2 allowed in the second, none here in the third. But you have to also understand Kylie Label's goal came essentially a minute into that second period. So in reality, she allowed 6 goals in the first 21 minutes, but ever since then, she's been pretty solid.
Yeah, and she's looked great so far. She's really settled in. It's, you know, it's very unfortunate that she gave up 6 in those 21 minutes, but now she's looked really solid since then.
Power play for ASU, out towards the left. McKenna with the chance, and that's another denial by Fornwald. Madison Thompson in the sin bin right now, as McKenna with another chance. That was off the side netting outside of the net, so no goal for Arizona State. Ellie McKenna, the captain, still fighting on the left. Played down towards the middle, and another save. 52 on the night for Fornwald as she and the Lopes send it back towards Devil territory.
What a great shot there by Kylie Labeled as well. You know, one-timer right in front of the net, was able to put a great shot and forcing Fornwald to make an amazing save.
Coons recollects, skating around, trying to get past her defender. Gets it off towards Powell, or rather, make that McKenna. 80 seconds remaining in this contest. Powell, she'll stay with the puck right now. 1 minute to go in the power play. Sent around towards the circle, tapped in by Paulson. Nobody able to meet it in the folks in the maroon jerseys, as here comes a counterattack. It's Arteaga giving chase. Powell retreating back. Just sends it around towards the right. Nobody able to get to it. Icing called, 56.1 seconds left. Seen a lot
Actually, I think Devil's heading to the box again. It looks like it's going to be Powell once more.
So Powell, her second trip today, again, not known for her penalties. 3 goals in the past 2 games, though, for her. 1 goal, 2 assists versus GCU in that doubleheader in early October. So you have Thompson in the box for GCU. She has 42 seconds remaining. And you have Brianne Powell in the box for Arizona State, and she'll have a full 2. So this will last for the rest of this one. 4-on-4 hockey right now from Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex here in Tempe, Arizona. Arizona State and GCU, the 3rd matchup between these two this season. On the line, Biermeyer trying to barrel forward. One back by the Lopes. Back with Biermeyer again, shoving her way forward. She got a goal as well in the first period. Waning moments for GCU. A little trip on the ice. That was Swanson who went down. Lost her stick as well. Able to get back up.
Yeah, nothing there. It just looked like Swanson lost her footing.
Down near side. 5 seconds remaining between Arizona State and GCU. And as it was back in October, the result remains the same. Final score from Tempe, it's Arizona 7 and GCU 1, as the Sun Devils move to 5-4 in the season, 4-0 at home.
Yeah, and the Sun Devils win streak moving up to 3 in a row, and the Lopes win streak will be cut short at 4, as they now have suffered their first loss in 5 games.
Goals started early and often for Arizona State. Lula Swanson started off within the first 2 minutes. Quick response by Sophie Armit of GCU, and then afterwards, it was all Devils. Hannah Coons before Swanson added her second of the night. Sydney Paulson playing in her 65th career game makes it 4-1. And then Biermeyer making it 5-1. Kylie Labelt and Paige Bryan, who scored her first career goal for the Sun Devils, making this a 7-1 tally. So that will do it here from Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex. Our next broadcast here on Inferno TV in terms of women's hockey will be when Arizona State continues their homestand taking on McKendree. The first game will be Thursday at 9:05 Mountain Standard Time. The second game on that Friday at 7:35. So we'll be back to the evening slate. We'll be done with the afternoon games for now. For our director, Ari Wohl, and our cameraman, Max Baker, and Brady Hanson, I'm Kirsten Hassan saying so long, have a great night, and stay safe. Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of ACHA Women's Hockey on Inferno TV.